Hey guys, how are you all today? I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to go over what we did in class so that those of you who were there can do some reviewing, and those of you who were not there, you have an idea of what we went through, and that way you're ready to go the next class you're here. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and go through what we did in class. So hang on a second, guys. There we go. All right, here we go. So this was for today, which is Tuesday, September 8th. So in class today, we went over a couple of things. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to check through the homework, which was CASAS vocabulary homework. So we're going to go through that. I want to review a little bit what we did last class, which was talking about the spectrum of how much you enjoy things from love, don't mind, and hate. And then we're going to be looking at some comparisons. So comparing how much you like different things. So the first one, this is the vocabulary that you did for homework. So take a look at it. If you did not do this for homework, go ahead and pause the video. And if you zoom in on this worksheet, take a few minutes, do it as best you can, because then we're going to check it together. Okay, if you are already done, go ahead. We're going to go ahead and check through it. So if we look at this, first let's just read through the vocabulary words. Repeat after me. Persist. Persist. Period. Period. Physician. Physician. Receive. Receive. Receipt. Receipt. Require. Require. Satisfy. Satisfy. Stole. Stole. Okay, good. Good. So hopefully you have all of these answers. So let's go ahead and check through it. Number one, if you are sick, go see your physician. So physician is just another word for doctor. They mean the same thing. Okay. Number two, if the noise persists for more than 3 hours, call the store and tell them. So persist means to continue. So if the noise persists or if the noise continues for more than 3 hours, call the store to tell them. Good. Number three, over a period of 6 years, they saw each other every week. So a period is a length of time. So over a period of 6 years, they saw each other every week. Number four, you need the receipt if you want to return those clothes for a refund. So a receipt is the paper they give you at the store that tells you what you bought and when you bought it. Number five, you will receive your paycheck at the end of the week. Receive is when someone gives something to you. So your employer or your company gives you your paycheck. So you will receive your paycheck at the end of the week. All right, number six, the robber stole a computer and some jewelry. Good. So he took it without permission. He took it without permission. Number seven, you must have 40 hours of training to satisfy the requirement. So satisfy means you meet the requirement, you finish the requirement. So 40 hours of training to satisfy the requirement. And then number 8, the school requires students to take a test. So students must take a test. It is required. All right. Hopefully you all did pretty well. We will continue to work on different vocabulary. As you look at this vocabulary, we look at some of these, the first 3 words, physician, persist, period. Where do you think you would see those words? What places would you see those words? Okay, maybe at a doctor's office, maybe at a hospital. Even if you receive, if you take medicine, it might say, call your physician, or if the pain persists for more than 3 hours. So all of those you might see in medicine. If we look at require or satisfy, where might you see those words? Okay, you might see them at a school. You have to satisfy certain requirements to get a degree or to graduate. A lot of schools require you to do things, like our school requires you to take a test. Good, good. What about receipt? Where would you see that? Okay, maybe at a store. So they talk about receipts at the store. What about stole? Okay, that one is a little bit more specific. You might see that if you are talking to the police, or if there is, if someone takes something from you, you would say they stole something. Good, good. So we see these words pretty regularly in different things. So we will keep practicing them, and we will start to look at them in some other reading. Now, let's move forward and go back to what we are doing in our book. So last week, we talked about these 3 different levels of enjoying things. You can love something where you think it is you enjoy it a lot. You don't mind when it's okay. You don't love it. You don't hate it. You will do it. And then hate, when you don't like something at all. Think to yourself right now, what is something you love? Remember, as you're thinking about these, we are using the ing form of the verbs. So if you love cooking, you're using that ing form. If you love running, okay? So think of 2 things that you love doing. 2 things. Good, good. Now think of 2 things that you don't mind doing. Again, you're using that ing form. Good, perfect. All right, and the last thing, think of things that you hate doing. You don't like doing it at all. It's not fun. You don't like them at all. You hate doing them. Okay, good, good. Hopefully you were able to think of some things. I'm going to stop sharing my screen really quick. In class today, we did some, we went through a few and thought of some ideas. So I want to go ahead and show those to you. So here are some things that we thought of today in class. And as you are working on these, I want us to work on using full sentences to talk about them. So If you're talking about yourself, you would say, I love working out, or I love running. So take a minute. The two ideas that you thought of, practice saying them in a full sentence. So if you thought of working out and playing sports, then you would say, I love working out. I love playing sports. Okay, good. Now I want you to do the same thing with the next one. If you thought of two things that you don't mind doing, I want you to practice saying those. I don't mind helping my friends. I don't mind swimming. All right, good. Hopefully you are getting used to the way that it sounds so that if you mess up, then you are able to hear yourself messing up. So you're able to fix it. All right, last one, looking at hate. So I hate drinking cold coffee. I hate snoring. So the two things that you thought of, practice saying them in a full sentence. All right, good. Good. We will keep working on this, but I want you to get used to that full ing form as you're talking about this, and get used to using full sentences. Your English is high enough that you don't have to just say a few words. I want you to practice always using a full sentence so that you are very clear about what you think. All right, let's go, and we're going to move on a little bit. So if you want to keep practicing, talking about levels of enjoying things, you can pause the video right here and keep practicing. If not, we are going to move forward to looking at comparisons. So let me share my screen again. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at comparing. Here we have Mary. So this is talking about how much Mary likes doing things. In the first picture, we see swimming. So how does Mary feel about swimming? Good. Mary loves swimming. She loves swimming. Then what about running? How does Mary feel about running? Good. Mary hates running. So she loves swimming and she hates running. So if we are going to talk about comparing those two things, we would say, Mary likes swimming more than running. So she loves swimming and she hates running. So she likes swimming more than running. Or we can say, Mary likes running less than swimming. So let's look at these two sentences. Mary likes swimming more than running, or Mary likes running less than swimming. All right, repeat those sentences. Okay, let's look at another example. All right, here we have Alvin. What two activities are we looking at? Good, we have reading and we have writing. How does Alvin feel about reading? Good, Alvin loves reading. How does Alvin feel about writing? Good, Alvin hates writing. So if we're going to describe the comparison between the two, we would say Alvin likes reading more than writing. Alvin likes reading more than writing. Or, just like before, we can say Alvin likes writing less than reading. Alvin likes writing less than reading. Okay, let's look at another example. This time we're looking at more than one person, but it doesn't change very much. So here we have Hillary and Margot and Anders, and they have hiking and riding bikes. How do they feel about hiking? Yeah, they love hiking. What about riding bikes? Good, they love riding bikes. So they love hiking and they love riding bikes. So this one is a little bit different. We would say they like hiking as much as riding bikes. So as much as means they are the same. They are the same. So they love hiking. They love riding bikes. So they like hiking as much as riding bikes. All right, read that sentence out loud. Good. We got more examples. Don't worry, guys. So in this one, we have cooking and we have eating out. So eating at a restaurant, you can say eating out. So Mark loves cooking and Mark hates eating out. So what is one sentence that you can use to describe the two? Mark loves cooking and Mark hates eating out. What is one sentence that you could use to describe them? Okay, one thing you can say, Mark likes cooking more than eating out. Mark likes cooking more than eating out. And then if we want to use less than, we can say Mark likes eating out less than cooking. Mark likes eating out less than cooking. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have lots of examples, lots of practice. Okay, here we have Jess. How does Jess feel about cooking? Good. Jess doesn't mind cooking. She doesn't mind cooking. How does Jess feel about cleaning? Yeah, Jess hates cleaning. So what is one sentence you can use to compare them? Good. We can say Jess likes cooking more than cleaning. Jess likes cooking more than cleaning, or Jess likes cleaning less than cooking. Good, good. Let's look at another example. Got so many examples for you guys today. All right, this time we're looking at Kelly. So we have reading and we have cleaning. How could you compare how she feels about those two activities? Right? Good. Jess likes reading more than cleaning. So she loves reading and she doesn't mind cleaning, but she likes reading more than cleaning. Or she likes cleaning less than reading. Good, 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 good. Now, what about Alex? So Alex has studying and working out or exercising. How could you compare them? Okay, so these two are the same. He doesn't mind studying and he doesn't mind working out or exercising. So for this one, we say Alex likes studying as much as exercising. Good. Alex likes studying as much as exercising. So that as much as means they are the same. Good. Good, good. Now I want you to think about you. Think about how you feel about these things. So, how do you feel about studying? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you don't mind it? Do you not like it? And then what about cooking? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? So then how do you compare them? Okay, good. Good. Maybe you like studying more than cooking. Or maybe you like studying less than cooking. Okay? Everyone is a little bit different. So as long as you are able to compare them, maybe you like studying as much as cooking. Maybe they are the same to you. Good. Make sure you have a full sentence for this. Let's look at another one. For you, we have cleaning and running. How do you compare how much you like these two activities? How would you compare them for you? Okay, good. Hopefully you have a full sentence. Maybe you like cleaning more than running. Or maybe you like running more than cleaning. Or maybe you like cleaning as much as running. Any way is okay, as long as you're using one of those comparing words. So more than, less than, as much as. All right, good. One more for you. We have riding bikes and reading. So how would you compare those? Okay, good, good. I like reading more than riding bikes. I like reading more than riding bikes. Maybe you like riding bikes more than reading. Or maybe you like reading as much as riding bikes. Whatever the answer is, good job. All right, if you have your book, I'm going to exit out of that, so I'm going to make it bigger. If you have your book, if you look on page 11, there is this chart. If you don't have your book, it's okay. We can look at this chart together. So, on this chart, we see Fernando's weekend activities. So at the very beginning of this unit, we met Fernando. He's very outgoing. He likes to do things with his friends. He works with Danny, who likes to stay at home. So these are the things that Fernando does on the weekend. It says these are the hours per weekend that he does these things. So let's read through the activities. First one says playing sports, socializing. Socializing means he is hanging out with his friends. He is spending time with his friends or his family. So socializing. The next one is watching TV, then reading, dancing, working out, using social media. What is social media? What is social media? Good. It's like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or I'm trying to think of other things. Twitter, if you use Twitter. All of those are social media. Good. So we say using social media. And the last one is shopping. Shopping. So if we look on here, we see that socializing, Fernando spent 8 hours socializing. So he likes that the most. And we see on reading, he only spent 1 hour reading. So he likes it the least. So I want you to be practicing. So I'm going to tell you 2 different activities, and I want you to give me the sentence. So how would you compare dancing and working out? Dancing and working out. Okay, we would say Fernando likes dancing more than working out. So we see he spent 4 hours dancing and only 2 hours working out. So Fernando likes dancing more than working out. All right. What about playing sports and reading? Playing sports and reading. So we can say Fernando likes playing sports more than reading. And we can also say Fernando likes reading less than playing sports. Okay, so you see playing sports more than reading. Then if we switch them, we would say he likes reading less than playing sports. Good. All right, the next one. What about shopping and dancing? Shopping and dancing. Okay, so Fernando likes shopping as much as dancing. So he spent 4 hours shopping and 4 hours dancing. So they are the same. So we would say as much as. Very good. Good, good. All right, let's do 2 more. How about socializing? Socializing and using social media. Good. Fernando likes socializing more than using social media. And what's the other sentence? If we switch them, we would say Fernando likes using social media less than socializing. Good, 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 good. And our last one for this. Fernando likes, how about watching TV and playing sports? Have I already done that one? Watching TV and playing sports. How would you compare them? Okay. We would say Fernando likes playing sports less than watching TV. You might hear my dog bark here in a second. Or we could say Fernando likes watching TV more than playing sports. Good. Good, good, good. All right, one last practice before we go. I'm going to fill in the 2 activities, and I want you to tell me what comparing word you're going to use. Are you going to say more than, less than, or as much as? So Fernando likes dancing, blank, working out. So Fernando likes dancing more than, less than, or as much as. Okay, good. More than working out. So Fernando likes dancing more than working out. Right? What about Fernando likes working out using social media? Is it more than, less than, or as much as? Good. Fernando likes working out less than, working out less than using social media. Working out is only 2. Social media is 5. Okay, let's do 2 more. Fernando likes playing sports, shopping. Good. Fernando likes playing sports as much as shopping. As much as shopping. They are the same. Okay. Then let's do socializing. Watching TV. So Fernando likes socializing more than, less than, or as much as watching TV. Good, good. So we like, Fernando likes socializing more than watching TV. So let's try this. If we switch them, we say watching TV and socializing. So we've just switched our activities. So Fernando likes watching TV more than, less than, or as much as socializing. Good. Now it is less than. So when you switch it, more than becomes less than, or less than becomes more than. Good. Good, good. Well done, guys. All right. So on Thursday, we are going to be practicing this some more. We're going to be doing a little bit of listening in class, and you are going to be practicing using more than, less than, using those liking words. So I like this. I love running. I hate swimming. I don't like studying. You're going to be using all of that together in class on Thursday. So review that, go over it, and hopefully I will see you on Thursday. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye. Oh, still going.